Hello everyone, Jai Jagannath. I am Jasmine here. In our last series, we discussed about data modeling. Then we discussed MySQL ecosystem. And then we discussed about MySQL architecture. I highly recommend whoever did not attend my last series, just go back and see that so that you can get thorough idea into that. Without wasting the time, let's start our today's session. In today's series, I will show you how to install MySQL in Windows. Okay, let's start. So, just go to Google and type there MySQL server. MySQL server download. Either you can type MySQL server download in Google directly, or just simple MySQL, just come to MySQL website, just check that downloads. Under downloads, just come to MySQL community downloads. Okay, under that, just go to MySQL installer for Windows. Just click on that MySQL installer for Windows. Okay, so you will get the MySQL community downloads. Okay, under that GA releases, general availability releases, you will get MySQL installer 8.0.43. That is your version. Okay, so under that, just go for select the version. So we'll check, select the version 8.0.43. It will be the latest version. Then go for select OS, operating system. So as I mentioned, it is for Windows. So just select Microsoft Windows. Then come to Windows. Based on the memory size, we'll select, we'll go for that second one, Windows, that 32-bit MSI installer, that for 354.3 M. So just click on download, and then it will show that login now for free account, no need. Just click on that no thanks, just start my download. Just wait for a moment, it will take to download. So in between, can you tell me that MySQL whose product it is? Who is the owner of that MySQL? This software is owned by Oracle. It's a Oracle's product. Once it gets downloaded, we'll move towards installation part. Whoever already downloaded the MySQL or are aware of this SQL, just keep patience. And whoever is new to this, just go how I am saying, so that you can understand and you can do. It's taking time, just keep patience. Now it's almost about to finish. Yes. Now you can just go to file, open file, click on that and check whether it is downloaded. Now we are going towards installation part. So just it's a dialog box. It is showing that do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just go for yes and click on the X. Yes. Okay, so now it is showing MySQL installer launcher. Okay, just yes. Sorry. Yes. So now the dialog box it is showing that MySQL installer adding community. Just go thoroughly in the left side. 5 parts are there, like 5 steps. Choosing a setup type first, then select products, then download, then installation complete. Okay, so one by we'll go step by step. So first come to setup type. So there are server only, client only, full, custom. So we'll choose custom. Then click on the custom and then next. Then come to second step. It is select the products. So just under the available products, we'll choose MySQL Server. Under that, we'll choose based on the memory size 8.0.32. Okay, so only latest version it is showing. Okay, just click on that. Just double that there are 3 arrow symbol is there. Just click on the top one, left to right arrow. Just select the product from the available product side. Take towards drag towards the products to be installed. As I mentioned in MySQL ecosystem, that 3 components, that MySQL Server, MySQL Workbench, MySQL Cell. So now these 3 products we need to download. MySQL Server, MySQL Workbench, then MySQL Cell. Okay. You got it? That from MySQL Server, we chose MySQL Server 8.0.43, 64 byte size. And then under application, we got MySQL Workbench size and MySQL Cell 8.0. That version and memory size. Okay. Last 2 parts. So that 3 products, we did it. Then just click on the next. Then it will take towards next step. It is showing us like path conflicts. As already it was installed, that's why it is showing few people will not get, few will get, but whoever got, just next, nothing to do. It is throwing that warning, no need. Are you sure want to continue? Yes. Then coming to the next step, as I mentioned, in left side it will show automatically installation part we came. Then under installation, just click on the execute, because always read that click execute. Once execute, that installation will happen. So in 5 steps, we'll install that MySQL. One is the setup type, first one. Second one will be your product. Then third one will be your installation. Then fourth one will be your product configuration. Then fifth one will be your installation complete. Setup type, we took custom. Products, as I mentioned, like MySQL Server, Workbench and Cell. Your server will be your DBMS, and that for server, client will be your Workbench and Cell. Cell is the command line, and that your Workbench will be your graphical user interface. It will work as graphical user interface. So 3 products you will have to remember. So just keep patience. Complete left side, it will show you that green tick mark. That means it's done. So status will show us status. He will get us complete. Takes time. 70% completed. Last part is going on. MySQL Cell 8.0.43. Still 30% is there to complete. Just hold on. Be there. Keep patience. So finally it's done, complete. We'll go for next. Under product configuration, it is showing ready to configure. Product is MySQL server. Then next, then it is showing type and networking. Under that port 3306. It is the most important part. That middle port 3306. Then under Next, it is showing that authentication method. Just in left side, just go thoroughly, type and networking. Then the process step will come authentication method. The next step will be your account and roles. Then Windows service. Then apply configuration. Okay. Then under authentication method, there will be a user and password. Your credential. It is nothing but your credentials. User password. So it is showing account and the roles. Okay, the user will be root and then password, root password. Okay, root means your admin who can give the access, will give the access. So give your password, a strong password. You will have to remember that password. So it is showing green tick, check. Once it is checked, then just go for next. In my okay, in mine it is showing that current root password, but you people will get, because it was my second time I was doing that installation process, because already it was installed, so I uninstalled and then installed. So that's why, because my main motto was to show you practically so that you will get clarity. Sorry, but in your case it will show you that under account and roles, that root account password, it will show like MySQL root password and then repeat password. So accordingly you just put your password. Okay, no worries for that. Okay, then just as I mentioned, check, and then once it is showing that green tick, then just go for next. Then under Windows service, then next step will be your Windows service. Here it is nothing to do, just next. Then apply configuration, just execute, execute. It will automatically check the list and then take towards the execution. That write configuration file, updating Windows firewall rules, adjusting Windows service, starting the server, updating the stat menu link. Just keep patience, it is taking time. We are almost about to complete. Now it's done. The configuration for MySQL Server 8.0.43 was successful. Now click finish to continue. Okay, now finish. Now click on the finish. Okay, now it is saying configuration complete. So next, then installation complete. Okay, you will get like start MySQL Workbench after setup, start MySQL Shell after setup. Okay, now it's done. So now you can click on finish. Now our installation complete. Now it is taking towards the MySQL Shell command line. Okay, now this part is showing Workbench, MySQL Workbench. Two ways it was visible. This one is the MySQL Shell. Already it is mentioned. Just look in the top corner, left side, MySQL Shell 8.0.43. It is nothing but your command line, as I mentioned. I will show you. And second screen, it was coming like MySQL Workbench. I will just show you. I will just show you how it looks like that MySQL Workbench. Yes, this screen it is showing MySQL Workbench, that database symbol and that fish symbol, dolphin symbol. Okay. So mostly we'll do our all queries in MySQL Workbench. In other ways, we'll set our path through, we'll set the path. So just come to program file, that under program file, just go for MySQL, click that and check all three products are here: MySQL Server, Sail and Workbench. Then click on that MySQL Server, double click, it will show that bean first file, just open that, then click on that path, bean. Yes, did you get it, or shall I show you once again? You will get that path, C colon slash program files slash MySQL server 8.0 slash bin. That is the path. So just copy that one. Now we'll go to environmental variable. Yes, just click on that edit system environment, so that it will take towards, yes, environment variable option will, you can see in that system properties under advanced environment variable. Then it will show again one more dialog box. Under that, one system variable you will get, user variable for my PC. Okay, that is nothing but your system variable. So now go to path. Here one path it is there, you can see under system variable path. Then but system variable, yes, system variable path. Click on the path, then it will show that edit environment variable. Same path we need to select. Same path, just paste. See colon slash program files MySQL server 8.0 slash bin. Which one just a few minutes back we copied in our program files. You just click on that. If it is not there, you just simply click on new and then paste. Then search for CMD prompt, which one will take towards command line. It is same to your MySQL Workbench. Here just one thing I want to show you. Now command prompt. Here I want to know about MySQL version. So I will type MySQL space hyphen version. Why I am getting it? As I mentioned, I want to check MySQL version. MySQL space double hyphen version, version version. Just enter. It will show that 8.0.43 for Windows 64. Okay, did you get it? Okay. Now I want to show you that user password, root password. So for that, I will type MySQL space hyphen u. U means user root. Then hyphen p for password. Just check. Actually, my spelling mistake. I left over y. Spell mistake. Once again, I need to type. That should be correct. Otherwise, it will throw that. So in this way also we can set the password. Which password you gave, just set here. Which password you gave for that MySQL workbench, just same way. Same password. Okay. So now it took. Okay. So it is showing welcome to. So now I want to, finally it is done. We set the both workbench and the command line. We set the user root and password. Okay. Now I want to show that databases. Whatever databases are there, for that I want to type show databases. Then semicolon. Then enter. Then it will show whatever the database already existing in my system. It will show like AnilDB, information underscore schema, then login underscore schema, MySQL, performance underscore schema, sys. These are the databases. 6 rows in the system. Same way we can do in that MySQL workbench. Here also I want to mention that local instance MySQL, like simple, it is my system's workbench, and root is our user, and local host, that host port number 3306. Local host means it is our machine, and the port 3306 is nothing but your port. And password we'll have to create. Already we set which one for our MySQL during the installation process. The same password you just put. So finally we came to our MySQL workbench. It looks like one side, the left side is completely schema. Schema is nothing but your in the organized manner of the databases, and then table, and then columns. Okay, so and in the top a house symbol is there, just next to that local instance MySQL. So whatever will execute our query, that will be stored inside that local instance. Okay, so there is file, edit, view, query, that toolbar you can see. Okay, so now here also in the same way, inside MySQL workbench, so databases, and then semicolon, just execute. How to execute? Just type after semicolon, you just go to the top corner, there is a yellow, just I want to check once again that execute mark, where we need to execute this symbol, execute the selected portion of the script or everything if there is no problem. Okay, so this always execute through this after writing the queries. Okay, so here also same to same databases, 6 databases, whatever you saw in that command line in MySQL cell, same output you can see in the MySQL workbench as well. So you got it. This black screen completely, it is MySQL cell. Cell is nothing but it will show in command line. Okay, through the command prompt. Just go through it. Now after show databases, then what will do? Create database. One new database. Whenever we want to create a new database, that time we will mention create database name. So I am giving that term, that this time that database name will be Jasmine DB. Okay, so MySQL. So inside MySQL cell, I want to show you. Okay, this is the MySQL cell. Under this, through the command line, how I will write create database name. Now enter. Okay, it will give the output. It will first show the one row affected. That means it is getting executed. So I want to see like whether it is executed or not. For that I need to write so databases, then semicolon, enter. So 7 rows. How, just check how previously it was mentioned 6 rows. Now it is showing 7 rows. That means one new database is added. That one was your Jasmine DB. Okay. In same manner we'll do in MySQL Workbench. Okay. So come to here. Here also we'll show databases. Just execute. See, Jasmine DB already executed. Why? Because already MySQL cell executed that side. Because we kept the path same. Okay, path same for that MySQL Workbench and MySQL cell. So as we created in the MySQL cell, so by default it took in the MySQL Workbench as well. Okay, so got it? So for today's session, I'm winding up here. Hope you got the clarity, that installation part, and already we started that queries part. As I showcased that how to create database and show databases. First, whenever we get into our database, first we check the show databases, whatever databases are there, other databases. And then which one we want to create any new databases. For that, what we type there. One was show databases, existing databases, that was give the output. Another second one we did for new database creation. For that we type create database, then database name. Okay, so two things we did it in MySQL Workbench as well as we did it in the MySQL cell. And where MySQL Workbench taking towards you in the graphical manner, the tabular form, and here MySQL cell gives through the command line. Okay, CMD prompter, always remain command prompt. Okay, that command prompt, that black screen and that white screen was the MySQL Workbench. Hope you will get. Okay, so slowly we'll go towards more that command SQL commands will cover up in our next videos. So here I will wind up. Hope you will get clarity into that. Okay, so I will bring my new videos with new topic. At the end, I want to mention, just if you like the video, just like it and comment on it and subscribe my channel Take and Beyond with Jasmine. Okay, and share it with your friends and family. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Jai Jagannath.